Ever wondered how debt buyers make money? It's a bit like buying a mystery box at a flea market, except in this case, instead of socks, it's people's unpaid bills. And instead of gummy worms, it's the crushing weight of financial despair. Debt buying is a big business, with billions of dollars changing hands. So how does this whole ethically dubious system work? Let's break down the process step by step. Buckle up, because things are about to get bleak, in a financially fascinating kind of way. Our journey begins with companies like banks, hospitals, or basically anyone who lends money. When you don't pay your debts for a while, the original owner gives up and sells it at a discount. Enter the debt buyer. These financial vultures swoop in and buy those debts for pennies on the dollar. Think of it like buying in bulk at Costco, except instead of toilet paper, it's people's financial woes. The price they pay depends on how collectible the debt is considered to be. It's a cold, calculated game of numbers, and unfortunately, it's people like you and me who are the pawns. So the debt buyer now owns your debt. Congratulations, you've been pre-approved for a lifetime supply of threatening letters and awkward phone calls. They might even threaten legal action, which, let's be honest, is about as fun as a root canal without anesthesia. Let's talk about how these debt buyers actually make money, because, spoiler alert, it's not by being nice. Remember that $1,000 debt they bought for $100? If they manage to squeeze even $200 out of you, they've already doubled their investment. They also get to tack on interest and fees, which is like adding insult to financial injury. It's outrageous, and yet it's perfectly legal. Let's talk more about those lovely interest rates and fees, shall we? Because they're the bread and butter of the debt-buying industry. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and bigger with every rotation. That's your debt with added interest. And the fees? Late fees, processing fees, convenience fees? They'll find any excuse to slap on an extra charge. It's enough to make you want to tear your hair out, which ironically would probably incur another fee. Now, let's say you're a stubborn mule, and honestly, who could blame you at this point, and refuse to pay? The debt buyers can decide to take you to court and get a judgment against you. If they win, they can garnish your wages, which is essentially like having your boss become their personal debt collector. They can even go after your bank account, leaving you with less money than a street performer after a particularly rough Tuesday afternoon. Sometimes a debt is just so bad even the most ruthless debt buyer can't squeeze a single penny out of it. But don't worry, they've got a plan. They sell it to another debt buyer, often for even less than what they paid for it. That's your debt, my friend, getting passed around and around in the debt-buying ecosystem. So there you have it, the terrifying, often infuriating world of debt buying. It's a system designed to profit from your financial struggles, and frankly, it's enough to make you want to swear off credit cards forever. But before you flush your wallet down the toilet in despair, remember this: you have rights. Debt buyers have to follow certain rules. Stay informed, know your rights, and don't be afraid to stand up for yourself, because in the wild west of debt buying, knowledge is power, and a little bit of outrage can go a long way.